All right, Coach. It was tough weekend. Tough Sunday. Great Friday. Talk a little bit about, obviously you weren't there, but talk about what you've seen on film from this weekend, what you liked that your team did well this weekend.
I think between both games, they showed up. They showed up ready to perform, ready to compete. Sunday's a little tough to digest just because it was, an own goal and playing so well, especially that first 25 minutes. The girls are putting a lot of pressure on Ball State. And it's hard to walk away from a game like that knowing that's the result. And it's the first time we haven't scored in a game. So that was something new for us as well. But I think overall, when you look at it, all the stuff we've been dealing with all season long, for the girls to go on the road, our final, MAC road trip, and to put in 2 solid performances to get the road result on Friday, really pleased with where they're at and honestly where their spirits are at moving into this home stretch.
It seems like you had you were pretty happy with the results. Obviously you didn't get the shutout on Sunday, but it was an own goal. So the defense is kind of coming around a little bit. The own goal obviously was a mistake on the defensive part, but talk a little bit about what this defense is doing and how this is going to give you a chance moving down into the playoff stretch here with the defense playing like it is.
It will be. Like, how far we go this year is going to be completely on our back line and Emily and net. And I don't say that to put pressure on them. I just say that I think that's the reality, and I think they understand that. But if we can defend well and not concede, we can put ourselves in positions. We've shown we can score goals and we can be dangerous. And I think as long as we can solidify it, and we have been in the back, we're going to give ourselves a real chance here moving down in the stretch.
Caitlin Walsh has seemed to really step up. She scored on Friday the game-winning goal. It seems she has 6 goals on the season after only having 2 last year. So she's really stepping up in that void left by Charisma's injury. So talk about what she's been doing well, what you've liked about her play, and you've had a lot of young players kind of helping and performing right now.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing for Kate and what her best attribute is she's relentless, and she doesn't get down on her mistakes, and she's willing to do whatever it takes for the team. And she's one of the smallest players, and she's probably one of our best players in the air. She's fearless. She has a willingness to do things that maybe some players are shying away from because they're uncomfortable with it. And if we can get more players stepping up and playing like Caitlin is, we're gonna be successful. But it's getting stuck in a tackle, it's tracking back, it's defending from the front how we want. She's doing all those things, and that's leading to her success in the goal scoring column.
Final 3 games here at home. You guys have had a great success at home.
Mm-hmm.
So talk about how important that is for you guys to have those last 3 games. When the schedule came out, you probably saw that and you probably were a little excited. You're sitting here 4-4. You kind of have your own play in your own hands right now.
Yeah, it's playoffs already for us because where we're sitting in the table and what we need to do and what our aspirations are as a team. Our crowds have been fantastic. I think the girls thrive off that. We've got last year's MAC champions coming in on Thursday, and the team Bowling Green right now, it seems like they can't be stopped on our senior day. And then we wrap things up with Akron, who, 6 of their MAC games have gone to overtime. So it's going to be a tough finish. Glad that they're all at home. But you do want it in your hands. We're not just sitting back having to rely on all these other results. Our girls are in a position to go out and perform, and we can, again, we could have momentum going into playoffs, and that's really what you want.
What are you expecting to see on Thursday? What do you want to see from your team to improve and head down this final 3 games and really get the momentum going into the playoffs? Yeah,
I think Thursday the most important thing is holding Toledo's forward in check. She's something like 13 goals, or she's having one heck of a year, and she's dangerous and she's good at what she does. So, similar to what we did with Central, I think if we can contain their most dangerous threat, we're putting ourselves in a good position. And for us, it is taking it one game at a time. We haven't even looked at tape on Bowling Green yet, and we'll save that to the weekend. But we've got to put everything we have into Thursday and starting this homestand on a positive foot.